If you haven't seen my last video, I am on a journey to improve my health. And one of the ways in which I plan on doing that is through running. So I've been using an app called Couch to 5K to get myself from the couch to running 5 kilometers. It's over 8 weeks and currently I'm up to week 3. So I just finished the week 3 program, so I'm coming into week 4 now. And I thought I might talk about how I found it so far and my relationship with running. So I've always hated running. I found it incredibly boring and I don't know, I've always found it frustrating. But I think my mistake was always running on a treadmill. Running on a treadmill is incredibly boring, no matter what music I'm listening to or what show I'm watching on the TV in front of the treadmill. There is nothing worse than running on a treadmill. So I thought I'd try running outside, and so far so good. I love it. I'm really enjoying getting outside, listening to the birds, just getting some sun on me. I feel like sun is really good for your mental and physical health. And yeah, so far so good. So despite disliking running, the reason why I chose to do this is because I don't have to go to a gym. I don't tend to like going to the gym very much unless there's someone with me or I'm following a program or something, but it's something I'm working on. But it's something that you have to set time away in your day to do, and I work full time, I'm busy, I don't necessarily have time to go to the gym every day, and so I thought that running would be a good way to take half an hour out of my day and just get something done. Instead of getting ready for the gym, driving to the gym, doing my gym workout for an hour, then coming home when it's an hour and a half, instead running is half an hour, it's quick and sharp. Other perks I'm finding about running is that as I said, I'm getting outside, which is really, really important. I'm so lucky to live in Australia, where most of the time it's sunny, and I mean, I feel like not taking advantage of that would just be a sin. Also, another good thing is I'm getting my steps in on my Fitbit, yay! So working in an office job, I often don't get my steps in. It's so easy to finish the day with like 2,500 steps, which is really bad. Because all I do is walk around my house to get ready for work. I drive to work, I walk into the office, then I walk around a few times inside the office, and I drive home, slump down on the couch, and then go to bed. So yeah, 2,500 steps. But with running, I'm finding that by the time I finish my run and I get home to get ready for work, I've already done 4,500 steps, which is insane. Finally, and I'm feeling better with it as well. Maybe it's just a placebo effect and I'm not actually feeling anything yet, but I'm feeling really good about this. I have tried running outside before. When I've tried in the past, I've basically just tried to run around the block a few times and I didn't really feel like I was making progress, I guess, which is why I decided to start running with the app Couch to 5K. I heard other people mention it, so I thought I'd give it a go. There are lots of options, lots of apps that do the same thing. Some are paid, some are not paid. I'm using a not paid one, but I can always upgrade to their premium version. So this is the app and this is where I'm up to so far. So as you can see, I'm about to start week 4, day 1. And that will start with a brisk 5-minute warm-up, then jogging for 3 minutes, walking for 90 seconds, jogging for 5 minutes, walking for 2.5 minutes, jogging for 3 minutes, walking for 90 seconds, and then a 5-minute jog. And that will total to 31 minutes and 30 seconds. So on day 1, it started with 5-minute warm-up, then 60 seconds on, 90 seconds off for 20 minutes, and then a cool down. And if I go up to 8 weeks, you can see that, yay, I can run 5K, woo! But it's a really steady increase. When I first saw week 3, when I was starting in week 1, I was very nervous. I didn't think I'd be able to do that. So I'm really impressed with my results so far. It's challenging, but I'm not struggling. I have never been halfway through a workout or a run when I've thought, oh God, I can't do this. So highly recommend, but there are so many options on the App Store or on Google Play or whatever you use. So I really recommend giving one a go. I mentioned that I didn't like treadmills, but this can definitely still be done on a treadmill. So as I said, the progress I've made so far is really good. I didn't think that I would be able to do week 3 program when I was starting in week 1. So far, while I felt challenged, I've never felt like I was going to give up. So it's a really good steady increase, but I'll check in back after 8 weeks and see if I stick by that. Something I noticed during the weeks as well is that, so generally for days 1, 2 and 3, so say if you're running Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday, which is probably the better option, I've found that I get faster each day. So for example, if I jog 5 minutes, then I will get further on day 3 than I did on day 1. I'm not noticing myself going faster, I'm just noticing that I finish in a further position, which is really cool. So it's a really steady, unnoticeable increase. So as I said, if you want to start running, I really recommend trying out Couch to 5K. I always thought I hated running in the past, but ever since starting this, I'm actually enjoying it. It gets the workout done so quickly at the beginning of the day. You can see visible progress and you're gaining a skill as well, which I think is really important. Most important, if you're lucky like me and you live in a country where it's not always raining, it's a good excuse or a good way to get yourself outside and to get your steps in and all of that. I had never really walked around my suburb before. I've lived here since April 2019 and I'm actually beginning to see some of it, which is so cool and makes me slightly concerned about what I was doing before and why I hadn't walked around my own neighborhood. So if you enjoyed this and you want to follow along my journey to improve my mental and physical health, like this video, give it a subscribe. I will be uploading every Sunday and I'll see you next week. Thanks, bye!